May I be of service?
This is taking longer than I planned.
Spare a copper or two?
I can move.
Would help if I unmuted the microphone once again. So, hope everybody had a good year, New Year's. Quite a muted one myself. Didn't get up too much. Just had some chats with friends. Stayed online a little bit. Usual bits and pieces. Took some time off from work. Played a bit of Cyberpunk, which actually is not a bad game. It's flawed. There are issues with it. I'm not going to deny that, but I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. Some bits going up to an 8.5. There was a couple of sequences. Again, I'm going to be very careful what I say so I don't spoil things, but there was some things in it that were really, from a storyline point of view, but made sense for the world. Yet there was other things that would make me go, oh, please tell me this is going to happen. And then this thing that I was thinking of did happen, and it made me quite happy. But, excuse me. You know what? Let's just crack on with the game. Now, I've not been playing, obviously because I've been playing Cyberpunk, I've not been playing any of this off stream like I said I was going to, because I realised that the bit coming up is actually a fairly decent what point? You know, it's the end of the, I think the friendly vampire arc, or at least the major part of it. So I thought, you know what? I'll play some Cyberpunk and I'll leave this for when it comes back on the stream. Now I've completed it, I can carry on with stuff when work allows me. So I believe I have to go up here. Here we go. Kill Arconian Two Blades. What an awesome name. First of all, get some more Blessed Pistol, because I need that. Yes. Oh, it looks like there's a treasure chest over there. I think I might be able to get that. You know what? Fine. Steal this little shit. And get that treasure chest. There you go. That was nice and quick. That wasn't the thing I was waiting to do. This we've got to go over the big ass tower again. Oops, there's a book around this somewhere. Maybe. No. Is it in here? Oh yes, a law book. I'll have that. And let's move out the way. So we've got to go to Crest Shade Way Shrine. What is that? That is... Oh, it's right there. No, fucky. Fuckied. Oh, excuse me. Ooh. I had some taco stuff earlier, so I'm going to be a bit, as I put it delicately, gassy, to put it mildly. Better out than in. You don't want indigestion. I imagine we'll be turning up at some point. She's discovered what now that hairbands, which I use because I haven't got my hair cut for since almost a year now, make very good. Yeah, that's fun. You know, like 2 o'clock in the morning I hear. She runs around. Oh, hello. Bye, kitty.
Give Adusa the good news. Tell this one that Arcorian Two Blades is just a bitter memory.
Well, you'd be very pleased to know he is just a bitter memory, and I killed him in about 20 seconds. He was barely worth my time.
Best news, this one has hurt all day.
Okay.
Rivenspire will sleep easier without that monster lurking in the shadows. Maybe we should change his name to No Blades, yes?
Where hurts.
Get it? Anyway, thanks for your help.
That was bad,
Good to see
Medusa.
Verandis was right about you.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to come around to that way of thinking.
You make Rivenspire a safer place with every task you complete.
Because I'm badass.
You had a taste with Two Blades. Ready for something with a little more meat on its bones?
What do you mean?
Adusa has been studying this code book.
Oh, yes, the one I found for you.
Information, learning what she can. It seems Montclair's forces are resolved. They hired Two Blades to eliminate a list of targets. We need that list.
Please answer this one. You want him to get the list?
Do you actually listen to what Adusa says?
No.
Yes. Get the list.
I make up my own reality.
This one learned that Rasaba the King carries the list. Kill Rasaba or do not, Five Claw. As you choose. We only need the list.
Well, what was it Adam Savage says? I reject your reality and substitute my own.
To find Rasaba and the list, head due south from the manor. Follow the river and you should see them camped between Silver Hoof Vale and Camp Tamreil.
Huh? Unfortunately, the event has the seasonal event has ended, which means I don't get my extra XP buff, which is a tad annoying. Oh, I decided with regards to the championship points, I'm only going to be doing every 50 points because otherwise I'm just going to be going backwards and forwards, and it gives me a big chunk of things to do. So, which I know isn't the most effective way of doing it, but yeah. I might change it down to like every 10 points or something at some point. But is there a chest over there? It is. Yes. Oh, it's a simple one. Okay. And that one there randomly for no particular reason. And you. And I've just remembered something I forgot to do today because I'm a twit. It's related to ESO. It's the I've got to upload the video. Oh well. It happens. I'm going to Tamreil camp. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. These things happen. No, wrong way. Right, so where you going? You're sending me this way. And smoke. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Look at that. Yes, I'm like, I don't know what's going on there, but look at it. Red lightning. Looks like Barrago in the background. Yeah, that's fun. Hello. You're going to go now. Maybe not. Okay. That caught me off guard. I wasn't paying attention and I got too cocky. Oh yeah, I got very cocky then. Ooh. Note to self, do not get arrogant and cocky. Because that's how mistakes happen. Like that almost did. Ugh. That would have been very bad. Slightly embarrassing as well. So how did you die? I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Got distracted by shiny things, which is appropriate for a Khajiit. Yeah, nice shortcut there. Am I going to again? There we go. Weapons. Again, I shouldn't really complain because this means the game's loading quickly. Oh, some dead peoples. What happened here? Do, sir. What did you do?
My friend, your return, it is well timed. For some reason, Montclair's forces have attacked the castle.
Oh, they're Montclair's. That's good.
I can't imagine why they would do such a thing.
Maybe they're getting desperate. Well, Valina has the list. You are all right, yes?
Oh, yes. Adusa is fine. Nothing to worry about. Let's take a look at that list. Of course. Barandis, Adusa, and Quindis. We're at the top of the list. That would certainly explain why they attacked the castle, yes?
It makes sense. I mean, we are their biggest foes right now, so it makes sense to get rid of the ones who are going to give them the biggest grief.
We are the targets? Well, that only proves we are doing something right.
Exactly.
If no one wants to kill you, you are not trying hard enough. This one always says.
I like that. Is the castle safe? Did you take care of all of Montclair's assassins?
All? All is a very big number, Five Claw. This one smells more of them. All around, in the shadows. We'll meet them here, in the open. No, too open. Into the castle. Less directions to defend against. Quickly, Five Claw. Follow Adusa.
This one is right behind you. He says as he slowly saunters into the castle. How did you get in here in front of me?
Ready yourself, Five Claw.
Seriously?
They come.
How? How did you do it?
How courageous of you. Ill-advised, but courageous.
What can I say?
Is the best you can do? Adusa laughs at me.
No need for that. Bit rude. Because he's not one hit. Oh, I see. You're flirting. Right. Now I understand. Oh, little shit.
Come, you fools. You're so eager.
Have some lightning. Not that for a while. I said stop getting out of that order. Come on. There's the rest of them. Aha. I hang back a little bit. And give me some lightning.
This one expected a better class of villain.
Why am I getting the feeling that this is... There's more to this?
Meet
What?
this one outside, my friend. Let's make sure we eliminated all of the assassins.
Sure. I mean, there's something's not right about this. I'll put my finger on it, but there's definitely something that's... And this one smells a rodent-like creature.
How dare the fools invade Ravenwatch Castle? Did they really think they could prevail against us?
So what do we do now, Dusa?
Now, we fight back. These villains, they think they can strike at us where we live? They are fools, and less than fools. We will take the fight to them. Thanks to the information you have gathered, we know where the worm behind this hides.
Go on.
These assassins, they thought they were hunting us. Now Adusa turns the tables. Now we hunt them.
But what do you propose?
Arcorian Two-Blades, Rasaba the Keen. They were hired by Montclair's nephew, a diseased worm named Robert.
Robert.
He seeks to turn Montclair's remaining forces into an army,
Like Robert Burton.
bolstered by hired blades.
And you know where we can find him?
Thanks to the code book you found, yes. Robert is hiding inside
Oh,
the old
rolling of the
Montclair
R's. Oh.
Manor in Shornhelm's upper city. We'll meet in front of the manor house. Then we finish this, one way or another.
I guess you'd even meet you there.
Meet Adusa at Montclair Manor, 5 Close. It's in Short...
Right. I should meet you at the manor. Yep, I could jump down there, but you know what? Didn't want to. I choose not to. And I've got Shornhelm. Right, where's that? That is... Travel to Shornhelm. Oh yeah, go to the manor. So that makes sense. I go to the place where the manor's located. Now I've got the stable upgrade for the day. Also got the I've done my, what do you call it, selling, laundering of thieves' goods, which I had picked up beforehand, which I clearly keep forgetting to do. Susie, how do you get it so quick?
Montclair's nephew is close. Adusa can smell Robert from here.
And this one wants to apologise, that's probably his breakfast burrito. You are ready, yes?
Adusa is very, very ready. Besides, the odds of actually dying, well, you know how it is with vampires. We're pretty hard to kill. Come, let us put an end to this.
Well, this one is technically an immortal, so this one will be right behind you.
My claws and daggers are
Perhaps that's why he gets on with vampires, because, you know, one immortal and another.
die like a worm.
Right, where's this shitbag?
You meddled in my father's business long enough.
Light it up!
It looks like I'll have to kill you myself.
Saying I had to try, mate. That was easy. Ish. Yeah, that was actually reasonably easy. Right, all these villains think they're all big and out. Ooh, crafting motif. I've already got that one, so I will... I need a rank 8 or higher, damn it. I'll have to stick that in the back of the later. See, this is why it's always worth having a look in some of these ones, because every so often you'll get something good. Not every single time, but it's enough that it's worth checking. And if you're of the light-fingered persuasion, it also goes towards your leisure domain and thieves guild stuff, I believe. Actually, no, maybe not the thieves guild stuff. You have to do certain jobs for them.
Nadusa.
Oops. Sorry.
Nadusa is so happy she could just purr. The fighting, the blood, the excitement. Nadusa hasn't had so much fun in an elf's age. And yes, we ended another threat to Rivenspire. That too. All in all, Nadusa had a fine, fine day.
Is this threat eliminated then?
This threat, yes. But don't worry, another will appear before you know it.
Ooh,
You have been a friend
that's actually a
to
pretty nice
Adusa
bow.
and to Rivenspire. Stay fragrant, Five Claw.
And
This
you.
one is sure we will meet again someday.
And you too, Adusa. Oh god,
You did well, my friend.
I am liking a vampire named Gishit. Oh, this is... I think if I'm going to go
You'd better
down one of the werewolf or vampire paths, I think from an RP point of view, it makes sense for him to go down the vampire path. Because, you know, started off hating them, realised there were some good ones, now getting on with them, and you can always say that one of them, like either Gwindis or Adusa, would be like, yeah, we'd be more than willing to, what have you got? We're more willing to, you know, convert you to the vampirism. But, yep, I do have to check to see what the downside is to it. Because if it's just like fire and certain spells, like the PvP, yeah, I might actually do it. But if it's like daylight, that causes issues. I can't remember how the vampires' fingers in this work. Like, are they can't go out in sunlight at all, or you know, things like that. Okay, got to Kiev. Oh. You know what? I'm going to try and stay away from that big... It's a named troll, so I am not going to go and fight that right now. This is how I have to. What's this nice? Oh yes, tree spirit. Hello, tree spirit.
You've returned. I did not expect.
Oh, I forgot about this quest.
Dare I hope, though? Do you know the means by which I might be released?
Metafin's note said this elemental dust would reverse the spell.
Then delay no longer. Any thirst I once felt for life has long since faded. All I seek now is the peace of death.
Understandable.
Though I want to despise the mage for what he did, I feel more pity than hate. I hope this gives him release as well.
Yeah, because you're both cursed because of what he did. Not saying he did it on purpose, but at the same time, you know, he condemned 2 souls.
Peace at last.
Good. Yeah, she didn't deserve that stuff that happened to her. Yeah, she was a tree spirit, but you know, on immortality. Oh, yeah, but I don't want to be going down that path. It's a good point. I mean, because I'm a vestige in this game. Yeah, because it's a vestige. Doesn't that mean, and especially at this point in time, oh no, I still have a soul, it's just not in the same geographical location as my body. Hello.
I remember now. I remember it all. Oh,
Now you click.
what a cursed thing did I do? The spell. It trapped me in the tree's form. It was a nightmare. Such was the price of my lust for longevity. But now I am released.
Yes, you and the tree can now both be at peace, which is a phrase I'd never want to hear myself say.
Being trapped in the tree was a fate worse than any death I can imagine. Though I once did all I could to extend my life, I am now grateful to be granted the peace of death. If you were the one responsible for releasing me, then I thank you.
This one was responsible, and thank you for your... That's a cool name. Now, what egos? So yeah, looking at the thing, looks like I've only got 3, maybe 4 more quests to go in this area. So I'll go to the North Point Way Shrine.
I hear old Afrin's hold is no longer haunted.
And that sounds so much like Matt Mercer.
Thanks.
North Point Way Shrine. Where's that one then? Where's the North Point Way Shrine? Bells Run. Ah, North Point Way Shrine. There we go. Got there in the end. I keep forgetting I can use the thing on the side. Okay. So yeah, I think this is just a book to get for the achievement. It assumes I haven't done the Mage's Guild stuff, so... where's it gone? Oh, it's a sky shot. That's always handy. Where is it though? Now let's get the chest first of all. Always got to get these chests. Not just a Khajiit thing. And I've just realised I've got loads of emails I need to check. 1 second. Yeah, let's get rid of those. I'll pick those up on my crafter. There we go, and I'll close that because I don't need that one now. Here we go. There's a sky shard, I see it. Possibly a chest near it as well. Nope, just the way the my eyes are playing tricks. Let's look at this skill passives I've got I can use. Probably nothing, but I always want to keep track of these things. No, Daedric Summoning, no. Daedric Mines, Dark Exchange, no. No. Okay, Gate Magic, nope. I've got those, yep. So let's see. There's 2-handed weapon crits, okay, and with sword shear, and dual wielding, and a bow, yep. Restoration staff equipped, okay. If I need that to do that, like that one, annulment, light armour, nope, okay, nothing there. 5 or more, nope. 5 or more, okay. Excavation, yeah, that's that one. Excavation. Far off hitting level 10 in excavation. Which is good. Main, scrying. Again, not that far off in scrying. I'm going to have to do a day off. I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll just do that myself actually. Let's see, Slayer. Weapon damage, yeah, it doesn't count because I need to have the Fight Skilled stuff equipped. Fight Skilled abilities. Now on to that just yet, so I know what's going on with those. Same with the Surgical, find that one Undaunted, yep. Racial, yeah, I think it's just the crafting ones now, and obviously the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood. Okay. Oops. Yep, done that, yep, done that, done that. There we go. Because I scrolled on the thing, that's why it moved. So it says run up the wooden dock. Which would be about what that's indicating. So it looks like there's a quest into a dungeon possibly there. That's something I need to do as well, is do the dungeons. Or at least do the basic level. I'm not doing like level 2 dungeons, tier 2 ones, because some of those are they're like for the people who really know what they're doing. They're not for casual players like me. Which, let's be frank, I am a casual player. Very casual. Nice, into the refuge. Can't really be a casual player. Even though we're doing my ship in STO, the Ticonderoga's doing pretty well. It's probably now become my favourite ship to play. It's got the right level of speed, firepower and tanking for me at the moment. I mean, I'll probably change my mind at some point, but at the moment, at this precise moment, the Vengeance class, the Intel Dreadnought, is my ship of choice. No, it's fine. You know, a lot of people do that now. They'll try out one ship, try out a new build, and suddenly everything clicks. That's what's happened with my Vengeance. Everything's just clicked right now. And like this character here as well. I don't have to think about how to play the game. I just, which is what I wanted really. I just want the build where I don't have to worry too much about you know, oh, am I going to die on this one and everything else as well? What all these different buttons do? Blah 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 blah. No, I just wanted to just play the game. That's why I'm basically stuck with this for as long as I have. Right, let's give you some lightning over there, shall we? Right. Yeah, I'm going to save my meteor spell for. There we go. Nice. I'm going to save my meteor spell for the boss that's a bit at the end of this dungeon, because you know there's always going to be a boss at the end of the dungeon. There always is. It's like some lore or something. Oh. Right. Oh, we're all cool. Nope, you're dead. There it does, sir. There we go. Hello. Ah, somebody making their way out. Let me get the they're both looking at me, so I can't stab Ian. Yes. Ah, good. Sky shard. Soon you shall be mine. Give unto me your energies. I've had some sugar today, that's kicking in. Yes, good, good. I shall take your shiny sky shard and I shall use it to give myself more power. Give me the power. Let's get the journal. Oh. Wait, somebody seduced by pale. Is that Twilight? Did they make a reference to Twilight there? Right. Oh, well done. You get the gist. Have a boom. There we go. I believe that other person was doing the chest. Yep, there you go. Don't want to be a rude person. Yep, they're the ones who were there first. I mean, I would hate it if it was done to me, so let me fair do the same to someone else. because otherwise that would be a dick move. And we are not at home to that. We'll now leave through the Secret Refuge Passage. And that we go. Don't know why I'm channeling Mario tonight. Just seems to be the... No, I know what it is. I was watching some Pros CD Sun 1 skits, and he did a Mario one which had me in stitches. So for some reason I've now got Mario on the brain. So I'm going to try to visit Dio to say, here we go, a lot. Or it's a me, and things like that. I will do my best. Apart from what I just did, obviously. Let's go. Get out of my system. I just had thought I hadn't turned the mic on then, and that would have been very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. I've been playing. I've been streaming for like half an hour without the mic on. Give me in. Your wife's journal.
Oh, hello. I thought that maybe you were my wife. I got back from my job at the cemetery, but she wasn't here.
Sorry, friend. Khajiit has some bad news.
Bad news? Has something happened to my wife? To poor Nadafa? Well, spit it out. I can handle it. Tell me what happened to my wife.
I don't think you're going to like this. Khajiit found your wife's journal. She left you for a vampire.
Yes, you're right. I know you're right. I need to think about this. Please, just leave me alone.
Understandable. Yeah, dude got is it vampires, man? Yeah, very charismatic. Part of their thing, really, if you think about it. Right. Parquet Gimbert. I've probably mangled that name.
No screeching, stupid lighthouse. Stupid bandits. Stupid hag raven. Oh. Why is everything spinning?
You're right, and... Oh, what happened to your shoes?
My shoes? Oh, let me think. I was walking along the shore looking for mud crabs when a hag raven tried to get frisky with me.
Ravens.
She said she liked the cut of my toes. I told her, no, I'm a married man. After that, my memory gets a bit fuzzy. Oh no, my mace!
Your mace? What mace?
The mace of Dormouse, someone or another. It belongs to my wife. She'll kill me if I lost it. Can you find the mace?
Barefoot Britain.
The hag raven has it. I think I remember seeing her head toward our lighthouse. I need to sit here until the spinning stops.
That would be a good idea. Khajiit will try to find the mace. And your shoes.
I am so doomed. And it feels like there's a dozen horses dancing the wood elf frolic directly behind my left eye.
Happy New Year. Yeah, poor dude. He's a little bit hungover. I didn't get hungover on New Year's Eve because I was a good boy. I made sure I had plenty to eat, had plenty of water, and I stuck to my honey JD, and it doesn't give me tiny hangover. Like to the point where it's like, I could do some water, glug 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 glug. There, feel better. So we're talking like level 1 hangover, if that. I think I found your husband.
Is there something I can do for you? I really am rather busy at the moment.
Oh, he's hallucinating that you're Hag Raven. Right, okay. You a Hagrid?
Of course not. Do I look like a monster to you? Let me guess.
Going to make a
Drunken waste of a
Marilith. What's one of those?
I'm sure he was
I'm
remorseful.
not familiar with the name.
Over and telling tall tales. And he probably wasn't wearing any shoes.
Ah, I understand. Right. Now it clicks. He said a Hagrid even took his mace and his shoes.
He lost the mace of Dumont Belland? Again? And tried to blame a Hagraven? I found him last night, drunk as a naked Nord and refusing to listen to a word I said. He ran off,
I love these little side quests in this.
incoherently about mud crabs and his manly charms.
Yeah, sometimes 1/6 scale. Oof. No, my brain's gone fuzzy. Nope, I don't get. So I'm trying also not to burp because I had some tacos earlier, as usual on a Tuesday, and whilst I didn't put in too much spice in it, it was just enough that every so often, if I get a bit gassy like I am now, and sometimes it'll be like, ooh, I'll keep it clean.
Parkier probably dropped it near the river. It's not that far. Just head toward the mountains and you'll run right into it. Maybe you'll find his shoes while you're out there too.
Ow.
In any event, I'm grateful for your help.
Thank you. Let's go and get the daft bugger's shoes. Here I am, killer of dragons, slayer of gods, time traveller, finding a drunk bastard's shoes. That's right, really, isn't it, for an RPG? If you think about it, you can't keep scaling things up. That would be exactly. I mean, where would I go from there? As I fought dragons, necromancers, vampires, gods, gone back in time, got everything else. How if you was to keep scaling it, how would you go from there? I keep misreading what the last word of that mace is as well, because of it could get me copyright strike if I say it, or I will say is instead, imagine you're a British person like myself and you see a profanity that begins with the word bell. I will not say anymore. And having the mind of a 12-year-old, yes, that helps as well.
My friend! How good to see you again. Did you give the Hagraven a proper thrashing? And did you happen to find my wife's mace? Tell me all is well, and we'll drink to our good fortune.
I like to think that the voice actor for this was like, so what you're saying is for this particular quest, my character's going to be drunk. And then they get method at acting to, chunk a few things beforehand. Tree! Gobshite! Like, I was watching a bit of Father Ted as well today. Which is a hilarious show.
My wife? You met the lovely Frederique? What about that feisty Hagraven?
Tree. Banner.
I
Rabbit.
remember her saying something about
No, I realised that after I said it. It's
crabs on the half shell could be but tell me, did you find the mace?
I went through the problem is I went through the thought process very, very quickly. It was like tree, banner, rabbit. That reminds me of that bit from Father Ted. Father Ted. Gosh. So I got it. I just unfortunately I didn't say the bit out loud I was meant to say out loud. Oh, you watched Endgame at Hogmanay. Nice. Did you manage to sync it up? So it's like, the portal bit. It's like my elbow. About 20 minutes.
Ah, yes. I was trying to smash a few mud crabs when the bandits arrived. I barely escaped with my manly charms intact. Well, thanks for finding the mace of Dumont Belland. Frederique can get very loud and screechy when she's upset with me.
I was just thinking of something else then. We've what I want to do one year, or, but I think this is has to do it when there's a few people about. I don't want to do it on my own. Is get Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, and time it so when Aragorn says, "My friends, you bow to no one." That's when the new year hits. That's when I want it to go off, and everything else I take. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this one also found your shoes.
These don't look like my shoes. Mine had tassels here, and a tear there, and more buckles. My shoes definitely have more buckles. But thank you for finding my wife's mace. I wish I could have been there with you when you took down that hag raven.
This one was advised not referring to your wife as a hag raven. Not unless you want to be sleeping in the kennel with the doggos.
There's my
yeah.
brave warrior.
Here we go.
Barefooted as the day I met him. Do you remember anything from last night?
There you are, my sweet. I battled a hag raven last night. Or was it a mud crab?
Yes, dear. Of course, dear. And what did I tell you about wearing shoes? You promised you'd put them on whenever you left the lighthouse.
Oh, that was it. Okay. Sometimes they go on for a little bit, but sometimes they don't. So yeah, I think there are 1 or 2 more quests left now. For this region anyway. Going. Oh, stuck on that bloody thing. This is it. Oh, damn it. Somebody got to that portal before me. Well played. Well played, that person. This is why whenever I see the portals, I generally always go straight for them because they are uncommon. I say they're rare, but they're not so rare that you just don't see them ever. I mean, come on, I've had one before where I've had a session where I've had 3 in a row, practically, so. I'm going. Blimey. Dennis more, Dennis. Every time, every damn time. Okay, so it's Dire Legends of the Doomcrack. I see where it is. If I scoot along here, can I do it without my horse drowning? No, I can't. Stuck on a rock. There we go. Ooh, glowy thing. That is very glowy thing. No idea what that is, but I think I want one. Oh, here we go. Barandis Ravenwatch, such a vampire name, which is appropriate because that's exactly what he is.
My friend, I am sorry you had to be the one to end Lorea's troubled existence. It was unfortunate, but necessary. And now, if we are to save Rivenspire, we must engage in another unfortunate act. The time to deal with Baron Montclair is upon us.
You are sure that Baron Montclair is here, yes?
Montclair is here. Of that there can be no doubt. He awaits atop the Doomcrag, where he somehow activated ancient defenses to block our path. We need to find a way around these defenses and then set up portals to transport our troops up the mountain.
Can we not just transport me up there? I will end him in about 2 minutes. Well, less than a minute. Guaranteed. But what can this one do to help?
The book we uncovered at Locrata contains maps of the ruins, among other things. These maps show 2 portal chambers leading to the top of the Doomcrag. If you can reach the first chamber and open a portal, we can begin moving troops into position.
Well, then we'll find a way to reach the first portal chamber.
Be on your guard.
Cool.
In addition to activating ancient defenses, Montclair has somehow awakened the Ayleid guardians that haunt these ruins.
Well, he is a juiced up
You may have to
vampire.
deal with them as well as you make your way into the first portal chamber.
Okay. This one knows what to do. This one is pretty badass. Even though I did almost get taken down by 3 regular NPCs earlier. Because I was paying attention and got too cocky. So as long as this one doesn't get too arrogant, this one can deal with pretty much most foes. That's the trick, is not get oh, go away. Random NPC, rude. Give him a slap. Oh, where's the entrance? I believe it's that's right, literally right behind me. Like, you know, obviously before COVID and everything, you go to the supermarket and you think, where's the cornflakes? You know, I'm not kidding. That's pretty much what happened to me the last time I went to the supermarket. I spent ages looking for some cereal for my breakfast, like some crunched nut cornflakes. Couldn't find them because they'd moved them to the other side of the store, and I've just automatically gone in and gone to the right when they, for some reason, they put them on the left side of the store. So, but at the back, it was just like, why you move these things? Why you do this? Yeah, that's my rant for the day. Watch, next time I go back there, they'll be moving back there.
Do I look like some kind of powerful sorceress to you?
No.
No, I'm just an apprentice.
Very dark eyes.
I can't take on an army of Baron Montclair's thugs. I mean, I want to advance within the Mages Guild, but they ask the impossible.
You'll get there one day. But please, indulge, Valen. What is it I asked you to do?
The Magister in Shornhelm sent me out here to recover a relic called the Tear of Anorame.
Ooh, cool
It's
name.
incredibly valuable.
Yes, with a name like that, it sounds...
He expects me to succeed. I think he's just trying to get me killed.
Well, one cannot have a... not have, but have a soft spot for fellow Mage Guilds members, especially down on their luck like you. Like Valen to help, yes?
You mean you would go and get the Tear of Anorame for me?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yes, of course. If you'll go get the tear and bring it back to Magister Wolftus in
Oh, excuse me.
that would show the old bastard. I think I could even claim credit.
You know what? I don't even mind that you claim credit, but this one will have first dibs on any loot he finds in there.
I can't tell you what a relief it is to have your help. I'll stay here for a little while in case you have any questions, but then I'll head back to Shornhelm. I'll tell Magister Wolftus I've dealt with the matter, and he'll soon have his relic.
It would be technically the truth. You dealt with it by asking me to help you. Yes, that's it. You come from a distance. Slaughter array. You know what? Let's I haven't done some lightning like that. Well, why not? Let's have some of those. There we go. It's a shame I don't have chain lightning. Oh, that would be that would be an amazing spell to have for my character. Just like target one, change to like the next character, sorry, next monster or NPC or whatever. That'd be perfect. Yeah, that's Zenimax. You want to give sorcerers a new ability, give them chain lightning. Make it an ultimate if you want to, that'll be fine. I have no problems with that. Do I go and investigate over there? Nah, it's not worth it. Kill you little shuzbags. And yeah. Well, hell no, make it a weapon. If you can't add a new type, make a staff that gives chain lightning or something like that. That would be amazing. I would work my nut off to get that. Lightning!
Set it ablaze!
There we go. Somebody else is following me now, which is fine. Oh, I didn't mean to die. That poor rat just took the brunt of my crystal shard spell. I'm sorry, little rat. Oh, I feel a bit bad now. Now they can be fine. Sky shot down here somewhere. You know what? Still, you little shutbags. But actual ability, you know, like items that basically change a particular spell's effect. Or like this one, for example, like you can see like there, I've got like lightning coming up of it. They could do that so that it turned into chain lightning. Yeah, I'm glad you take that as an item. Right. Let's go and murderize these little gits. Incoming. Yeah. There we go. It's an achievement as well. Sweet. That was the journal. Nice over it. This is why I have a guide. Oh, is that a treasure chest down there? Or was that just... No, it's just glowing. I will take that heavy sack though. Yeah. Oh, 10 potatoes. Oh, lovely. That felt good. I'm going to do that for a while. And I forgot where I'm going. I've completely lost track of where I'm going. Oh, that'd be why, because I pressed the wrong thing. This is why I do need to pay attention. Lucky enough, I'm level to the point where I can mostly recover from my mistakes. Mostly. Let's get out of here. Right. So when I go back to the take some of that minute. I said I'll take some of that minute. Thank you. That's some seasoning. Open. Ooh. But it's all craving now for a KFC Zinger Burger. I don't know why. This is random. No, I'm trying to cut down on the amount of takeaways I have because I just eat too much crap. I really do. Oops. So I've done that one. Go to Kayuki Ruins. Every second Saturday. I've been trying to do that, but even now I've noticed it's like I end up just like then wasting stuff that I've been like, had in the cupboard and things like that, you know, or the freezer. So it's like no, I've got to be good. I'm just wasting money otherwise. I'm not saying I will give it up completely, but I am definitely having to, you know, cut down. Definitely. Ah, that's why I was going the wrong way. Oh, I see. Right, I see now. Right, so it's sending me this way. Okay. So yeah, it won't be like every couple of weeks, but it will be just a lot more infrequent. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a New Year's resolution or anything. It's just from a practical point of view. Yeah, it's just. So that's where it was all the time. Don't get ready to ship it out. Clever buggers. Yeah. Back up here. Ooh. Looks like there's a yeah. There we go. Yeah, let's get this archaeology done out of the way first.
The large door straight ahead. Clearly, that's the main entrance. That's the way we should proceed.
I know, I've gone a bit too far there. Try it again. There was a law book down here, saying, wasn't there? Oh, there it is. I see it. Of course, giant spider web. And another sky shard. Yes. Right, let's try that again before I go into the next area. Where you point? Okay, so it's down there, right? So it's get rid of the skelly bumps first. Which is handy because more stuff and nothing else. So it's going to be in this general direction. Obviously, because it's quite a long thin bit, I'm going to have to go probably right to the end. Let's just try now, triangulate. So it's right, it would be, wouldn't it? It's right at the bloody end of this. Of course it is. No, have it there. Right. I just don't want to trigger off like a quest beforehand or something. Look at that. Because that just screams entrance to the next area or something. Oh, it would be right by the door, wouldn't it? Okay, usual. That's red. Well, that's yellow. That's a good sign. Right. The question is, what? So it's probably going to be in those. Yeah. Okay. Just in case. Well, don't crash on me. Do not crash on me, game. Why do they keep doing that? I don't know. Here we go. Let's do that as well. Because why not? That one. That's it. I like it when I get those as a bonus clicks. Wow, doing really well on this. That's got to be at about probably half of the. Maybe a third, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, probably about a third. Quite well there. Berata Numidia. Incorrect. Those figures were a deliberate attempt by unscrupulous archaeologists to inflate their value. My own research suggests Glaudis circulated his coins through all North Point's trade to spread word of his new trade port. Yeah. Let's go back down in it. Right. And we go all the way back to the entrance of this sub area. All the way. Back down here. Back down here. Ah, there you go. They've respawned now. Dropping skeletons. This one hates undead. Except for some vampires. Some vampires are cool. Like the Count from Sesame Street. Now, where is it? There's the entrance. Actually, I've got plenty of entry space left. Oop, hello. What's that clicked on my thing then? Oh, I know.
Time to kick some skeletal arse.
And that's biologically impossible. Skeletons don't have arses by definitions. They have pelvic bones. But oh, look, he's a big boy. And he appears to be on fire. He's a very big boy. Oh crap, click on all one. I got Necromancer's going, you know, this bone construct needs to really crank it up to 11.
This is just what I needed. You go on ahead. I'll wait here and make sure the way stays clear.
Which, to be fair, you know, if you were after Necromancer, I'd probably do the same things like, how can I set this golem on fire? Like, construct is not a golem. There's an important distinction between the two. Although it could be argued that a golem is a construct, not all constructs are golems. Surprise! Oh, pardon. Love of. Yeah, it wasn't charged. Nice. Click tile switch. Watch the dialogue. Ugh.
What a strange chamber.
Oh great, it's a puzzle chamber.
Something's happening. Can you see them? The alien spirits. Watch which tiles they go to.
Okay, there goes the eye. The warrior. And the magician. Eye, warrior, magician, tower. Right. Done the eye. Warrior. Yep.
Each tile is marked with a constellation. Perhaps
Magician.
if we keep the actions of the spirits, we can open the barrier that blocks our way.
They've got to be careful, don't step up. There we go. Mage. Tower, which is very handy as it's right. Oh, get off it, you little bugger. Like the cat when I'm trying to type. Shadow, which should be the thief, I believe. Yes.
You did it! The barrier has disappeared. We can move on and try to find the portal chamber now.
Huzzah. That's how it does go with them, isn't it? Otherwise, I might have been there quite a long time. Shrouded parts. Right. Nice. Nice, so we've got to run up some stairs, alright. You do. Yeah. Oh, those stairs, right, okay. Let's have some lightning. I haven't done those for a while. By a while, I mean 10 minutes. So I'm basically aiming to clear out all the undeads, activate the portals so they can come in and do their thing. Sounds fair. Me being the minor godlike being that I am at the moment. And over, Andis.
I knew you would find the chamber and open the portal.
Yes. What should Khajiit do next?
As our troops emerge from the portal and take a position outside, you need to make your way to the second portal chamber. Once you activate that portal, we can get the troops that much closer to the top of the Doomcrag.
What happens then?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We must step through each door we come upon in turn. For now, you need to reach the second portal chamber.
Okay. There's probably some, ritualized reason why it's doing it.
Second portal chamber should be on the 3rd level. I want to make sure this...
Yeah. Let's cross the bridge. Let's scoot down here. I mean, from a landscape point of view, come and look at that. Alright, that's a screenshot now. There we go. There's a screenshot for the day. Hey, Scordo. Ancient Tempest, well, go back whence you came. Bye-bye. Okay. Any more? I don't think I can actually use the Blade of Woe on these creatures, but if I find a skeleton or undead that's pointing the other way, for want of a better term, I will give it a try. Ugh, yucky ground. Chamber of the Stone Guardian. Cool name. There is Wensleydale. Right, I've now called that character Wensleydale. Walata. Yeah.
Now the barrier blocks our way. Look around and see if you can find a way to disable it.
Stone Guardian.
Awake! The long eons of silence have finally come to an end.
Oh, that's cool.
I speak in the coarse tongue of our servants, so that you may understand. Knowledge is the key that opens this door, and none may pass who have not gained knowledge.
Or who has his knowledge from some mystical outside source. What kind of knowledge are you referring to, sir?
To the knowledge of which I speak, you must understand the cycle of time to pass beyond this chamber. When you feel you are ready, my riddle shall begin.
This one is ready to solve your riddle.
Tell me, what is the time of dawning? Of birth and nourishing rain?
See, I probably could brute force this and figure it out, but I'm going to say Larilis.
Time moves forward as sweet. Flowing water brings new life and new promises.
Ask this one your next riddle.
A time of light and joy and abundant growth. Long hot days give way to short hot nights.
Wensleydale.
The cycle advances as the golden sun...
And that statue just moved.
Day.
Ask this one your next riddle. Let's keep an eye on this one in the background.
All things. And like dusk comes before the night, this cycle comes before the grey of iron death.
Moriata.
A time of reaping, yes? Of preparing for the cold that fills the world.
Ask this one your next riddle.
Tell me true, if you really wish to pass. What is the season of iron grey? What is the cycle in which the world finally dies, at least for a time?
Engeld.
The last cycle.
There.
When warmth is but a memory, and rebirth seems an eternity away.
Velen answered your riddles. Now we let us pass.
Our duty has been fulfilled. We held the barrier in place until the proper time, which you unlocked by understanding the rhythm of the cycles. And like those cycles, our time has come to an end. You may pass in peace.
Thank you.
Barrier has fallen. Portal chamber should be just a short way ahead.
Yeah, those were definitely standing up before. Ooh. Where's the other ones? Ah, cool. Yes, I like that one. You know how to help, I liked it. No, the portal switch is going to be right up here, isn't it? Why did I...
The Doomcrag waits just beyond this chamber. The Doomcrag and Baron Montclair.
Doomcrag. Just once, I want to see a place called Doomcrag that's actually, nice and jolly and happy with, fluffy animals and things like that. It won't happen. Just once, in the game. I want to see that. Just once.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to traveling by portal. One moment you're there, the next moment you're here. It's positively disconcerting.
How fair's the battle, bud?
Better than I expected. We met with some resistance, but thanks to your efforts, we've been able to move our troops quickly through this death trap.
So we are ready to assault the so-called Doomcrag, yes?
We should be, once everyone has come through the portal. Why don't you check with Count Ravenwatch and see if he's ready? I hate to say it, but his knowledge has been invaluable in all this.
Well, he is... Well, no, this is not a story we'll get into. It is for him to tell, not for anybody else. Because it's kind of being the reason that this is kind of happening in the first place. When this...
Once again, you succeeded at the task set before you. Well done, my friend.
Well, this one thinks everyone is here. The past is ours.
A battle won, but the war rages on.
Yeah.
We must reach the lightless remnant and destroy it. But Montclair will grow more desperate the closer we get to that cursed relic. Are you ready, my friend? Once more into the breach.
Fortune favours the bold.
I fear that Montclair will have a surprise or two waiting for us within the Doomcrag.
This is a given.
I certainly have the feeling that bringing an army up here was a terrible mistake.
Hey, see, I've got the thing. What do you mean, a mistake? What are you talking about?
Never mind that now. We must reach the lightless remnant and end this madness. Tell the troops to remain here. They need to make sure none of Montclair's soldiers follow us up into the Doomcrag.
So let me get this right. You had us bring the troops all the way here just to stand guard.
Do not question me. If my orders aren't followed to the letter, Montclair will defeat us and Rivenspire will be lost. Talk to Countess Tamreil and Baron Dora. Tell them what I have said. Then meet me at the bridge that leads to the Doomcrag.
Well, somebody woke up on the wrong side of the coffin, didn't you? Very well. This one will pass on your order to Donnell and Tamreil. Baron?
What word, my friend? Is Verandis ready for the troops to ascend the Doomcrag?
He's getting a bit testy, and for some reason has ordered the troops to remain here and guard our flank.
Remain behind and deny them the glory of being there when we achieve victory? Never! When Verandis starts his march to the top of the Doomcrag, we will be with him every step of the way.
Seems like he's worried about Montclair's forces regrouping behind us.
I'll leave enough soldiers to protect our flank, but our best soldiers are coming with me. Tell the Count that we're coming with him, whether he likes it or not.
Okay. He doesn't really have much of a choice, does he? Countess?
Do you believe that man? And to think, I thought him to be dashing and heroic. But enough of such matters. You aren't here to discuss my personal life. Tell me, what news from Count Ravenwatch? Are we ready to march against Montclair?
Well, Verandis wants the troops to stay here and guard our flank.
And as a little girl, I wanted a pet guar I could decorate with ribbons and call Penelope. But we don't always get what we want, especially in war. The light has guided us this far. It is not done with us yet.
This one would want to know you. He's not doing what Ferrandis asks.
I thought I made that clear. The Count has been an invaluable ally, but he is not in charge of this expedition.
Yeah.
My troops have served us well. They deserve to see this through to the end. Tell the Count that we're going with him to Doomcrag.
Well, he doesn't really have much of a choice now, does he? As this is like, I'm not going to argue with him. They're both set on joining you. Hold, Molto, you must go no farther. Hey, why?
Turn back now, and take the other mortals with you. Your flesh and blood is too fragile to withstand the power of the cursed relic.
Why do you try and stop us, Spirit?
We only seek to save you from the fate that befell us so very long ago. This place is cursed, tainted by a terrible power that has grown corrupted and impure. We do not wish to see you succumb to its vile touch.
Oh, that's nice of you, but please explain yourself, Spirit.
When we came to this land many eons ago, we brought with us a powerful relic to help us tame its wilderness and allow us to survive.
Please tell Khajiit the lightness remnant.
It was originally La Tanya, the light of life, forged by our greatest sorcerers. It helped plants grow and healed illnesses. It helped us bring life to this barren wilderness.
That sounds a lot like a certain plot point for Wrath of Khan. He says, crossing the genres Genesis. What happened to change that?
We were attacked by the savages that dwelled here before us. It was a brutal fight, and much blood was spilled. Many died on both sides of the conflict. Blood and death tainted the light of life. The relic changed.
So it sounds like it was cursed.
It became Abagandra, the lightless remnant, a beacon of death. Moreover, when the vampire touched it, the corruption intensified, became more potent. If the relic is destroyed, the blood curse will flow unhindered throughout the land.
Well, oh, so it's basically holding it back, and if we destroy it, it will unleash a wave of basically hell on earth to everyone who's not. Well, that's marvellous and jolly, isn't it? Okay. Ugh. This is this is going to be awkward. Look, you pup. I'm going to try and explain it there. So we've done all of this, we've come all the way here, and by the way, if we destroy it, we're going to unleash a plague the likes of which this realm has never seen before. Just what you'd like to know. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria. Yeah, it's true. That man has no...
You must do exactly as I taught you. Yes? The power of the remnant will call to you, tempt you.
Oh, yes, it does actually remind me of that.
I'm ready for this. You know that. Stop treating me like I'm a novice, Ferrandis. I won't fail you. I won't let you down.
You have never disappointed me, Gwendis. But the remnant is more powerful than you can imagine.
I like it as a vampire, actually.
Now head inside. I'll join you in a moment.
Yeah, it's definitely that sort of bit from Ghostbusters, which is what I was just referencing. That if the seal of the energy gets taken away, it's going to unleash everything at once. Yes. I mean, come on, let's be fair. There isn't a huge amount of plot points you can actually do in any given story. You know, what's the phrase? There's no original story left or something, but it's how it's presented. I mean, that's obvious that that's a nod to Ghostbusters, either intentional or not. Chances are the people that made this game are on roughly, maybe a little bit younger than me, or on a par with my age. yeah, at the back of your brain, those references will be going into your head, and consciously or not, they would come out in what we're seeing now. Now, I'm not complaining at all. I love pop culture references. I just it's like patting myself on the back when I spawned. Right, now, friend, this is going to be interesting, so hold on to your buttocks.
I trust you have spoken to Tamreil and Dorel. Are the soldiers standing guard at the second portal?
Yes, well, Tamreil and Dorel will not wait, and they want to see this through to the end.
The fools! I just wish I would have realized our mistake before we made it this far.
Yes, you mentioned that before. What mistake did we make?
I didn't realize that our proximity to the Remnant would be our undoing. The Remnant feeds off life, devours it. Not only will Gwendis and I be susceptible to its lore, but the soldiers, they're just more fodder for the blood curse.
Bugger. Well, Valen can try to make them see reason.
No, it's too late for that now. We have to move forward and hope we're not...
I'm trying to pronounce that first word. Moroshelis speculated that the aliens who built the Great Spire above Eroki were attempting to create a metaphysical structure that would be a focus.
This is where it happened.
Oh, I see. We're back here now, aren't we?
Changed.
This is where...
Where are Montclair's forces? I thought for sure we'd have to fight a horde of blood fiends to make it through this place.
Yeah, so did I.
Montclair is a strategist. He's waiting for us to make a mistake that he can take advantage of. I fear that mistake is about to be made.
Soldiers, spread out. Secure this chamber.
My warning, Baron. This is no place for you.
They're going to be turned, aren't they?
Moment of glory, Count. The light shines on us this day.
There is no light here, Countess. Only darkness and death.
Alright, calm down here, my boy.
Protect us. What is that?
Baron Montclair. He's here.
Troops, on my command.
Welcome, Verandis.
Ah, he's glowing red.
A good guest. I see you've brought me gifts. Allow me to grant my blessing to your army.
This is exactly what I feared. He's turned our own troops into blood fiends.
And that dude sounds almost exactly like Matt Mercer. It's not, but it's if it's not him, it's someone who sounds...
How does it feel to watch those who you care about turn against you, Verandis? How does it feel?
Someone's done a very good version of him.
My daughter, you've taken everything I ever loved,
Dwyman,
Verandis.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know who you are.
For any of this to happen.
Endgame reference there.
My daughter loved you, Verandis. She loved you!
The Remnant. Power.
Oh,
Drove Larea insane.
Moby boy. Get rid of him.
Are those giant skeletons?
Not for much longer. Oh, that is two of them. That's doesn't happen every day. Yeah, focus on the big one. Clearly.
You've grown strong, Verandis. Your allies grant you strength.
Come out and face us, you coward. You can't hide
It's a
from
projection.
Wyland, please. We can find a way to free you from this power.
To what end, my old friend? My
It's
wife
glowing
is
red.
dead. My daughter killed by your own hand. What do I have if not this power? I think I prefer to let you experience my pain,
Well, that's
my suffering.
not good.
Let you see what it's like to lose everything you hold dear.
No, Montclair. Stop this madness.
Come, Gwendis. You look famished. Allow me to prepare you a feast fit for my new queen.
No, Montclair, please.
Oh, you are not turning her into a vampire queen. That's not happening.
I never should have brought everyone here. I should have handled this on my own. You're in danger as well, Montclair.
Which is now, I'm now going to rescue a vampire. Which is quite appropriate. No, So this character's RP started off hating undead and necromancers. Now start to get on with some of the vampire characters and is now going to go and rescue a vampire. I think that when I get around to it, I think my character's going to go down the vampire route rather than the werewolf route. It just feels more appropriate. Where did you take the others?
Montclair has never left the Remnant Chamber. He was able to defeat us by working through a projection.
Ooh.
I assume he's teleported Gwendis and the others to his side.
Yeah, but how do we stop Montclair? I mean, I'm going to assume that smacking him around the head with a staff and shoving a lightning bolt up his arse isn't going to help.
I'm still connected to the one who turned me. The answer to our problem rests with him. If we are going to defeat Montclair, you must trust me this one last time. I will not betray you.
Wait, so the one who turned you?
We can discuss that later. For now, we need to
Convenient.
reach Gwendis before the Remnant corrupts her and she feasts upon the others.
Yeah, we do not want that.
Head upstairs and I'll follow right behind you.
Right, let's go and find Gwendis and the others.
I can feel them. Gwendis, Tamreil, and Dorel are still alive. But I can also feel Gwendis' hunger. She won't be able to hold back much longer. We must be ready to do whatever is necessary. Let's
So,
go.
that's the thing. While she may have a little bit of a, I'm not going to say attitude, she does have a bit of a snark about her. She's not evil. She's a bit sarcastic, a bit temperamental and rude, but she's not an evil vampire. She's been good. She has only fed on those who have willingly offered up their life's blood.
Be on your guard. Montclair will do everything he can to stop us.
Hey. That's the other ones with these, like I forget, Abdusa and this one.
I'll show him no mercy.
Understandable. Now they've actually all gone out of their way. You know, they've helped the people they fed on, they've looked after them, they've protected them, and they've never forced anyone to offer up their blood. So you know what? If they can be good vampires, so be it.
Close. Sense that Gwendis is nearby.
We will protect her. Ain't nobody. Ooh, that does not look good.
Gwendis? What has he done to you?
Verandis, help. Please, help me. Their blood smells so good. These restraints, they won't hold me back much longer.
You must control yourself, Gwendis. We'll find a way to get you out of there. Show yourself, Wyland. Tell me what you want. Tell me, Montclair, answer me! I'm sorry, my friend, but it seems we're going to have to play Montclair's game to free the others.
He's a git. What do we have to do?
If we don't get Gwendis out of there soon, those restraints will break, and she'll feed on the nobles.
Which we do not want. Tell Khajiit what's going on here.
Montclair has constructed a blood ward to imprison Gwendis and the others. The Remnant, its proximity is playing havoc with Gwendis' hunger. The urge to feed is stronger in her than ever.
So it's basically, if you're a vampire, it's like a power, it's like cranking everything up to 11. That's not that good. But what about those statues? What are they doing?
He's using alien magic to increase the power of the ward. I'll do my best to dispel it, but I think we'll need to destroy the statues if I'm going to have any chance to succeed.
Makes sense.
You must protect me while I attempt to unravel the spell.
I protect you, but for what?
Montclair will strike when I'm distracted. You
Of course
must
he would.
be safe, or we'll never reach Gwendis in time. One more thing. Watch for an opportunity to destroy the statues. As long as they power the ward, my efforts will be less effective.
Okay.
Are you ready?
This one? This one's ready.
Then may luck be upon us both.
Indeed. Right. Run to each statue and position yourself. Oh, I see what I've got to do. I have to use the gargoyle to... I've got to kill the skeletons first, right, okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is, very quickly, I'm going to... I can't do that because... Here comes the gargoyle. There's another one. There's another one. There we go. That's right. Excellent.
The power's dropping. Gwendis, are you all right?
I did it. I resisted.
Well done. You did well.
Wait. What happened to the nobles? Did I remember wrong?
They're fine, merely unconscious. I'm proud of your restraint, Gwendis.
What's going on in here? Is the Countess all right?
She's fine.
Darian, slow down! Wait for me, you long-legged bastard!
The Baron and the Countess are fine, but you both arrived just in time to move them to safety.
Take them out? But we just got here. We want to help take down Montclair. Neither of us has had a good fight in... well, it's been at least a couple minutes.
No, Darian, this battle is not one that you and Scordo can win. Leave Montclair to us.
But... oh, very well. But I get to help take down the next would-be world conqueror we come across. Deal?
Deal.
As you wish, brave Darian, as you wish. And now, my friend, time has come to face Montclair.
Yep. Deal with this little Let's deal with him.
Rivenspire needs Tamreil and Orel. They cannot be allowed to perish here. I need to help get them to safety before I join you up above.
Then it's curious if Scordo and Daniel would take care of that.
They will, with my help. Besides, I can't face Montclair just yet. There are preparations I must make to ensure our success. But time grows short, and you must distract Montclair to give me time I need for my preparations.
Khajiit and Chris does not understand.
If Montclair dies while connected to the Remnant, the relic breaks and unleashes its curse upon Rivenspire. No one would be safe from the Blood Fiend Plague.
I see.
We need to stop Montclair, but we need to do so in a way that doesn't doom Rivenspire.
And how do we do that? I'm not liking where this is going.
That, my friend, is what I still need to work out. And while I do that, I need you to keep Montclair busy. You have done more than I ever hoped, my friend, and I am proud to have fought beside you.
Thank you.
Go. We both have jobs left to do.
Yep, I think I can safely say that this character's vampire arc has changed from all vampires are evil to something alright. To something pretty cool actually. Right. The relic chamber. Right.
I'll make you pay for taking my daughter's life. The remnant and these mortal trappings mean nothing. You have ended me.
Oh, great! Now he's
Doomed Rivenspire. Let the power of the remnant burst free.
oh dear.
Remnant. It's cracking. You did it! The power threatens to break free. I can feel it. Power. I can consume it. Become stronger than I ever imagined. No.
This is not the One Ring, okay? You are not.
I must remove the remnant from this place. Take it to the plane of my master. We need to talk.
Your master.
One last time. Time is against us, my friend. I must remove the remnant from this place before it is too late. I need you to do something for me first, though.
What do you need?
Adusa, my oldest, most trusted ally. Tell her that House Ravenwatch is hers now. She must carry on our...
Are you going to put a Spock on me?
Continue to train Gwendis and any others who need her help.
Venom does not understand. Why is it talking like this?
Because I need to take this relic out of this realm. It needs to be transported to a place where it can't do any harm. I have made a deal with my master. Molag Bal has agreed to take me and the relic to Cold.
Of course, he's a vampire, powerful one, so of course his master would be Molag Bal. But wait, you're giving the lightless remnant to him? To Molag Bal?
It is the only way to make certain that Rivenspire is saved. Molag Bal will take the relic into his realm. Rivenspire, all of Nurn, will be safe.
I don't like the idea of something like Molag Bal having basically the equivalent of a vampiric Genesis wave generator. But there must be another way.
The deal has already been made. It's either this, or allow everyone to turn into the very fiends we worked so hard to save them from. There is no other way. Tell Gwendis that I will miss her. She was always so full of life. Farewell, my friend.
Farewell, Brandis. Boom. That was actually a bit sad. It's like, vampire have come to actually like and enjoy the company of, and
Look, everyone! We've got a survivor!
and meanwhile I just ping into existence in this camp. It's like, what the fudge just happened? We're in.
You actually survived the destruction of the Doomcrag? That's remarkable. I mean, I've seen you do some amazing things. I'll never forget our adventures in Glenumbra. But to walk out of a collapsed mountain? That's really impressive.
Well, Fernandez teleported because she saved it at the last moment.
That persnickety vampire really came through in the end. He was a good man. For a vampire, I mean. We won the day, and that's what matters. The people of Rivenspire are safe now.
Oh, Berlin sees you managed to get everyone out of there.
Just barely. We made it out right before the damn mountain came crashing down.
Oops, excuse me.
I still don't know what kind of magic you did up there to defeat Montclair. But remind me never to get on your bad side.
Yes, that is generally a good idea. But we should get back to Shornham.
Before we go, you need to talk to Gwendis. She's not taking this well. I even tried my sad face. It usually works. She almost bit my head off. Anyway, we'll see you back in Shornhelm.
See, some advice. Gwendis is, she is a special lady. You do not want to try things with her. She will... That thing about almost biting your head off, that would be quite literal. Gwendis.
He's really gone, isn't he? The mighty Verandis.
God, that mountain has been destroyed, you can see
I
that.
really hate it.
He sacrificed himself to save us all.
Sacrificed? Like in dead? What do you mean he sacrificed himself?
This one can't believe he's about to say this, but apparently he said he took the lightless remnants to Cold Harbor. It's the only way.
No. Why'd you let him do that? Do you know how hard he worked to distance himself from the prince? If Verandis is still alive, the prince won't give him up easily. But why did he leave me here? I should have gone with him.
Verandis would not have wanted that.
How do you know what he wanted? He was everything to me. Why didn't he tell me what he was planning? Why didn't he let me help him?
Well, I think she had a little bit of affection towards him. No, he did what he set out to do. He saved the Rivenspire.
Saved us? Doesn't feel like I was saved. But Verandis always carried a great weight on his shoulders. Maybe that's been lifted from him now. I can only hope, right?
It's time to go, Gwendis.
Before we go, take this. Verandis gave it to me.
Oh, that's a nice staff.
You helped him so much. You should have it. You helped the man I cared about. The man I loved. And you were with him to the end. This belongs to you.
See? She admits that she loved him. Oh. Thank you.
I need a little time to say my farewells. Don't worry about me. I won't do anything stupid. Promise.
Thank you.
But you need to get back to Shornhelm. Without Verandis there, they're gonna need your help to figure out what happens next.
That's a good point. Wait, what do you mean?
All of this. It happened because Rivenspire doesn't have a true leader. If that doesn't change, it won't be long before the region falls into chaos once more.
Oh dear.
At least,
That's what Verandis used to say.
And what about you?
I'll find my way. Verandis taught me well. And Dedusa's back at the manor. She'll keep me company. Things will be all right. They'll just take time. Now go. Get out of here and go help the High King choose a ruler for Rivenspire.
She's got some good logic to her. There, you know, she's gonna feel like shit for a while, but you know she'll be okay. Just not right now. This one is on its way to Shornhelm. I think if there was a hug emote, I would be giving her a hug right now. She deserves it. As character, as I say, as an NPC, as a character, I really liked her. Right, wrong way. Need to go to Mage's Guild. Nice building. Huh. It looks like, yeah. Either it's my imagination or there's no red fiery mountain anymore. I think it used to be there. Yeah. I'll be. And obviously, all it's done is just change the skybox, but still. I just overroof this. I have I have something for you.
I can't believe it. You mean Anenya was actually telling the truth? That girl has failed every assignment I've given her. She doesn't have a shred of natural magic ability. But if you have the tear of Anorame, I have to admit, I'm impressed.
Well, Valen does have the tear of Anorame. Right here. Take it. The expression in his face is like, what the f...
Stupendous. You have done a valuable service, my friend. Not just for Anenya, but for the guild as a whole. Actually, for all of Tamreil. This relic's very dangerous, and we can now ensure it is put somewhere safe.
What do you mean, very dangerous? What do you mean, very dangerous? What do you mean by dangerous relic? What was I carrying up? Fine. You know, I could have been carrying the magical equivalent of a nuke in my pocket, as far as I know. Which is not really something I want to... You know what? It's probably best I don't know. The whole idea of finding out that I had the equivalent of a thermonuclear weapon in my backpack would not exactly be what we call a good thing. One trinket. Let's go see the king. Oh, okay, someone's singing. Nice. Hi, King.
So here we are. Baron Montclair's... and that damn artifact is destroyed. Yes, you can pat yourself on the back, all right.
This one will treat himself to some skooma later.
And that's no small thing. You do realize this creates a predicament for me, though, don't you?
I'm sorry, what is the problem?
Well, I can't very well go on pretending the nobles can share the throne. Everyone knows what a colossal mistake I made there. I'm going to have to crown someone. A king or a queen of Shornhelm. Someone to rule Rivenspire, don't you think?
Well, it does look like the people are expecting that.
Exactly. So I have to choose. Countess Tamreil or Baron Dorell. Frankly, since you've recently fought alongside the two of them, I would appreciate your counsel. Speak to them, if you wish. Think about it, and then give me your recommendation.
Oh, so I get to play king or queen maker. Interesting. Let's see who wants it, first of all. Or would be the most suitable, rather than who wants it. Countess?
It's a miracle that we survived and triumphed over Montclair. Thanks in no small part to my steady leadership. May Arche grant the High King the wisdom to see that I am the best choice to lead Rivenspire.
You think the High King should crown you as the Queen of Shornhelm?
I do. Baron Dorel is a good man, but he can be dangerously short-tempered and is far too quick to act. Shornhelm has had enough impetuous...
The two extreme types, I see.
A thoughtful ruler who truly has the people's best interests at heart.
Well, that gives you a point in my book, but what will your first priority be if you are crowned Queen?
Helping the people of Rivenspire recover. So many of the kingdom's subjects have been displaced. So many have lost loved ones. We must do what we can to restore the people's faith and get their lives back to at least a semblance of normalcy.
Okay. Let's speak to the Baron, see what he has to say for himself.
We've come through much to reach this point. We won a battle for the very soul of Rivenspire. Now comes the responsibility of rebuilding the kingdom. I hope High King Emmerich gives me the opportunity to lead us through the difficulties ahead.
You think the High King should crown you as King of Shornhelm?
I do. I've come to respect Countess Tamreil. She's a bright young woman, but she's not qualified to rule the kingdom. The coming days demand decisive leadership and a firm hand. You know that as well as I. That makes me the perfect choice.
What would your top priority be as king?
First things first. We need to rebuild our defenses. The
Yeah,
Shornhelm
Phoenix going to go down
was
to that.
decimated by the Civil War, and we'll need to recruit and retrain hundreds of young
Defenses
men and
or
women
the
to restore
people?
our strength.
Okay, you must go now. Well, the guy's saying Countess Tamreil, and actually, even ignoring that, I was going to go with the Count.
Take as much time as you like, my friend. It's only the High King and the entire kingdom of Rivenspire waiting.
Well, sarcasm aside, Your Majesty, this one is ready to give you his recommendations.
Good. Though I do hope you've given the matter due consideration. This isn't like choosing which tunic to wear in the morning. It will affect many lives and the future of the Daggerfall Covenant. Tell me then, House Tamreil or House Dorel?
Countess Tamreil should rule.
She's very young, but perhaps that means she will bring some much-needed change. Very well. If that's your counsel, I will make Countess Tamreil the Queen of Shornhelm. Are you certain she is the best choice, though?
Am I certain? No, not 100%. But I am more towards yes than I am towards no. So yes, Countess Tamreil.
The bright young Countess Tamreil, then. I know she is thoughtful, humble, and as sharp as an assassin's dagger. I am sure she will make a courageous queen. Queen Eseld of Shornhelm. It even has a nice ring to it.
If anything's Queen Iseld will be an excellent ruler, but I would suggest that we could give something to the Baron. He has done a lot for this kingdom.
Then it's decided. Thank you for your counsel. Both Queen Iseld and myself will be in your debt. After all you've done, there's no reward that can express my gratitude, but please, accept this gift. I'd feel guilty if I didn't give you something.
Make it so I never have to pay taxes here ever again. Then Khajiit and the lifetime supply of skooma. Then Khajiit will be happy.
Might have a
If I
word
might
with my
have
husband's
everyone's
new best
attention.
friend.
I have decided to crown a new Queen of Shornhelm.
Dog?
Eseld Tamreil.
What are you doing there?
Please come forward.
Dog? Dog? Silly dog.
I hereby name your house the new Royal House of Shornhelm.
I give you my solemn oath, Your Majesty.
And his name's changed to Queen Iselde.
With wisdom and honor, and I pledge my eternal allegiance to you and to the Daggerfall Covenant.
Bravo. That's because.
All hail the new
Ooh, it's got cold in.
of Rivenspire.
I want to see what the Baron's reaction first.
I respect the High King's decision, but I can't hold my tongue. I have serious doubts about Queen Iselde's ability to rule. I I hope she proves me wrong, or all of Rivenspire will pay the price.
It's true. It was a tough decision, but... Yeah, excuse me. Queen Maurera? Maurera?
Today is a fortuitous day indeed for
How did you get there? You wasn't there a second ago.
I fear other kingdoms within the Covenant may not be so lucky. I know that my husband considers you to be his champion, but I wonder if you might be willing to assist his queen as well?
Of course, Your Majesty. How can I then help?
I have heard troubling news from Sentinel.
Next region, I believe.
Enemies from my father's past have returned. I wrote to him right away, of course, but as everyone knows, King Faharajad can be slow to respond. Still, I fear for his safety.
Khajiit must know, who are these enemies from King Faharajad's past?
Necromancers.
Necromancers.
Their kind have not been seen in the Alakir Desert for years, but that only makes them more dangerous. If you can go to Sentinel and just ensure all is well, it would be a relief. I have made travel arrangements, if you are willing.
Of course, just tell this one where to go.
Look for a ship called the Don Posset offshore at North Point. The first mate, Elvira Dere, should be waiting for you on the docks, ready to leave for Sentinel. When you get there, just make sure the city is safe. Only visit my father, if you wish.
Okay. Queen?
Thank you for your faith in me. I will do all that I can to prove I deserve this honor. And you will always be welcome in Shornhelm.
Excellent. I have to really say goodbye.
What is it?
So, looks like I'm heading towards Yakiri Desert. That'd be good for the Khajiit to warm his claws on the hot sand and not go for the wrong place. Right. North Point Way Shrine. I've still got Shrouded Pass Way Shrine, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't pick that one up. I'm going to have to get that at some point. Okay. Travel to North Point. Yep, and that one, yep. Ready to go to Sentinel. Yep, so I've went. Apples. Okay, we'll pretend it never happened. What's that anyway? Is that lightning? Okay, it's a storm. Fudge. No, you did not see Khajiit fall into the water. That did not happen. First mate.
Hey there. You the one Queen Maria bought passage for to Sentinel?
Yep.
All right. I'm just glad you didn't bring along a chest full of luggage. We got to row out to the Posset in this little dinghy here. Real glamorous, eh?
This one is sure it will suffice.
As long as you don't mind rowing. Captain Mark already let me do all the rowing on the way in. Such a gentleman. Yeah, I wouldn't expect any rowing from him. We're ready whenever you are. Just say the word and we'll push off.
This one is ready to go to Sentinel.
Then let's get the Oblivion out of here. Come on, Captain. It's your turn to row. All right, you lubbers. Time to cast off.
And we fade to black. The Alkia Desert. So this is like the sort of Arabian type area. It has similarities to elsewhere, except the lack of dragons. Oh, great. Sandstorm.
Well, we're here all right, but I'm not sure I'm going to be getting off the boat. In fact, I say we just put right back out to sea.
Something is wrong here, yes?
Oh, you bet your arse there is. Queen Maria's messenger said she had heard rumors, and I guess they were true. Or something. Go talk to Captain Mark. He actually walked a little ways down the dock. Better he tells you about it himself.
Alright. There we go. Load up the next one. Oh, I've just spotted something up there I need to get. How can I get up there? Yes, good. That's very nice. That is a side room or something. There's a... Oh, there it is. I see it. There we go. Now, first things first, like I did before. Let's dump everything I need to into my bank first of all. New area and all that. And then do a scry for this region. Because I have no idea what's coming up. Deposit. Weapons. And deposit all those. Get some of that armour. Some jewellery. Don't need any of those, so those can be deposited as well. Lethal poison can be deposited. That. What I do need to do is one of those. And one of my chickens. Get that. Thank you. Close you down. Okay, and where's it gone? Scrying. Current zone. So I've already kind of got one here by the looks of it. Yeah, so I'm going to do it again. So I can get a lead. Yeah, some of those. Some of those. Some of those. Some of those. And some of those. Yeah, because I've already got the... Yes, I've definitely been here because I've got all the way shrines. Oh, Captain.
Zombies. Horde of all the ports in Tamreil. Why this one? I sailed all the way across the Iliac Bay and I need a glass of grog. Shared a drink with some unsavory characters, but I draw the line at zombies. I think I'll stay off the docks for now.
Well, the place I just came from was lousy with vampires. Some actually quite nice people. You tell this one. Zombies? On the docks?
You can't smell their soggy, rotting flesh?
No.
Walk down the causeway there. You'll see them. Damned army of them. Question is, why aren't the Sentinel guards doing anything?
Maybe they're all dead.
Nah. I've seen a few of the bootless louts skulking around. Behind crates and such. Someone needs to go grab one of the guards and ask what in oblivion's going on here. You up for it?
Yeah, sure. Brigitte will try to find out what is going on.
There you go. Give the guards a kick and tell them to get to work. I've got cargo to unload. If the guards can't help us
from the depths. Oh dear.
He's got half a brain. Unless the zombies have eaten it, of course.
That's aquatic zombies. Yep, we're going to have to deal with aquatic zombies.
Waka's breath. Too many. I can't take it.
My Judd.
You might want to get back on your boat, seafarer. The dead are crawling from the sea and they have overtaken the docks. There is nothing to be done. We just have to pray to Tuwaka that they wander away.
Please tell Valen, why are you not fighting the zombies?
Zombies? Oh, such a crude term. These Ranetu are the remains of sailors who shipwrecked off the coast. We respect our dead here in the Alakir Desert. Even those who died at sea are honored ancestors. We do not fight them. We would be cursed.
And I've just killed one right in front of him. Valen will be cursed for fighting them, yes?
No. You are an outsider. These are not your ancestors.
Oh, that's good to know.
And as such, there is no dishonor in striking them down. No curse. Oh, but the fact that the dead have risen at all, it is terrible. We have strict laws. This should not happen here.
Well, it did. But this one must know. How did it happen?
I do not know. And I fear we have only made the situation worse. We thought we could contain them. We built barricades and tried to herd them away, but it was to no avail. Now I fear we are in even greater danger.
Then what can this one do to help?
My fellow guards will not strike the Ranatu either. Jessamine, Pierjean, and Emidal. I fear for their lives. Please find them and send them away. Then meet at the warehouse. The Dark Master hides there, and he may know the cause of all this.
Alright, so then we'll help the other guards and then meet you at the warehouse. Right, there's one over there. Yes, this is going to be interesting, I feel. So we've got the zombies, well, the Ranetu, who are not, well, they're a type of zombie. As far as the achievement's concerned, they are. They're almost like a couple between zombies and ghouls. Pretty messed up if you think about it. Right. I see you hiding behind the crate there. Hello.
Please, no. Go away. They're going to find me. I don't want to die.
You're alright, yes?
No, none of us are. The Ranitu are going to kill us all. It is not fair. I am too young to die. I just want to run away.
Go then. The way is clear. So that's one saved. Alright, where's the next one? The next one is Watchman Imidal. He's over there somewhere. He's sort of part herself there.
More was mercy. What have I done? I was just trying to defend myself, and now I have committed the greatest dishonor and brought a curse down upon my family.
Oh dear. What happened?
This Ranetu caught me.
Oops, getting out my guts right in there.
I tried to fend him off, but he jerked, and his head ran against my blade. It wasn't my fault. What am I going to do now?
I don't know, but I would suggest that you start by leaving this area.
But what about stopping this Ranetu from getting into the city? What about the other guards? I cannot simply abandon them, can I?
Well, don't worry, Khajiit will take care of those things. You go. So, you meant to yawn like that then? Yeah, they are definitely a cross between zombies and ghouls. Or maybe even like the 28 days later zombies, so they're rage infected rather than, what do you call them, virus. Hello.
Great Ruptga, if this be not your will, send me a sign. Wait, who are you? What are you doing here?
Well, you asked for a sign and Khajiit is here to help you.
Blood and honor. I have always had faith, but never have I... You are here to fight the Ranetu? Praise Ruptga. I was prepared to dishonor myself, but he sent you. I will go then. Gods be with you, my friend. Is the way clear?
Yeah, it was when I looked last. Go. Just in case. Yeah, here you go. Oh, lovely. That's a lot of bodies there. That's a lot of bodies. Yep, that's a lot of bodies. And if you're making the zombie sounds, I'm getting lots of flesh fly larvas. Ugh. Yeah, let's just not think about where they're coming from. He appears to be dead. Oop, something's upstairs. What's going on? Oh, great. There's a rogue. Dog? Why did you not attack? Because you're not a combat dog, are you? You're just a derpy, but adorable dog. Dogmaster? Stand up.
Finally, someone who's not afraid to do the dirty work. Someone to clean up my docks. I watched you from the window until I heard those necromancers downstairs. But I thought Mujad was coming here too. Did you see him?
Yes, Mujad was seen. Mujad is dead.
Damn. The poor bastard. I told them. I told the guards that they were going to have to fight back. It is one thing to be superstitious. But when the Ranetu are attacking the city, it's time to put the superstitions aside.
It do not believe as they do.
No, we're not all so hung up on our beliefs. Can't ignore the tradition, though. Not unless we want fruit thrown at us or worse. Regardless, right now, I'm just glad Taba's winds guided you here. Someone to get the Ranetu off the damn docks.
Well, Velen will do what he can. You know a way, yes?
I do. I overheard the necromancers. Their leader is calling the dead from the sea with some kind of dark ritual.
So it's dark ritual.
You can disrupt the ritual. The dead should... well, they should drop dead. Or at least stop crawling out of the water.
Do you have any ideas where they are conducting this dark ritual?
That I do not know. I heard them mention the warehouse at the west end of the docks. Maybe the ritual is there. Wherever it is, you have to stop it. Then tell Captain Saphira. Tava be with you.
Tava be with you too. I'm not going to liberate any of the goods from this warehouse because it's not whilst the Ranetu are doing their thing. I will take your loot out because you are a naughty boy, and that means your stuff belongs to me. Right, so I've now got to fight my way through all the... that was disgusting. All these ones. Almost got all three then. Almost got all three. Yeah, I think it's got to a point now where it's just going to be like a bit of luck really to determine whether I'll get all three in one hit. You know what, fine, let's do it with you as well. It will happen. It will happen. It'll probably happen and I won't even notice it. Lots of lava. Gonna help with the fishing. That doesn't count because they weren't at full health. Excuse me. Yeah. Oh, is that a vulture? Sitting there on the... I suppose for a vulture, this is like a fucking buffet for them. Yep, it's a vulture. You've had quite a few of them. Go and feast. Just actually no, tell you what. Wait until I've finished casting the spell. You do not want. You know what? Do whatever. I don't care. In fact, I just dived into the water because I'm that much. I wasn't paying attention. And calling on the drowned dead. Surprise! It just turned me like necromancer. Surprise! And then I just turned him into dust. Nice. That felt good doing that. That felt good. I think that counts as a disruption to the ritual. You know, killing the necromancer who was casting it into dust. Still a few of them hanging around, but that's fine. There's probably something else. It's probably not just that. It's probably like an item we have to find and destroy or something. I know how this works.
Really, just not good. Whoa, where in oblivion did you come from?
Yeah, you have to ask my parents.
Did you just dodge past all those walking dead? If you told me you killed a few of them, I wouldn't blame you. I might even thank you. Anything would help right now.
Well, I've killed quite a few of them and this necromancer who was in the warehouse, but you are planning a response of your own, yes?
What would you have me do, stranger? You realize our people and my guards are very superstitious about this kind of thing. They will not fight the undead. I must confess, I'm at something of a loss here.
So there is no one in the city to fight the undead?
If there is, I certainly do not know them. But we must make sure King Faharajad is aware of the situation. With this chaos, I cannot leave my post. I wonder, would you be willing to deliver this news to the palace?
Well, somebody has to do. This one guesses he will do it.
Thank you, Seafarer. It is better if I remain here to supervise as best I can. But I know the king would want to be informed of what has befallen us as soon as possible.
Okay. Right. Good. There is somebody on the roof I need to speak to. Ah. There you go. Should be a book up here. Kitty!
Now is the time. Ildari must act fast.
And have a Khajiit. Down.
Great chaos down at the docks, yes? An army of dead rises from the sea and storms the shore. Can be very dangerous, or can be a good opportunity. You are interested in opportunity, yes?
It depends. Do you have coin?
The kind that would help fatten Ildani's purse. Yours too.
And I'm sold.
This one sailed into Sentinel docks before the dead. Guards don't stop the dead, but they stopped Ildani. Locked this one in chains.
Mild shock. Why did they lock you up?
Where there are wants, Ildani provides, but the Sentinel guards don't approve. They seized this one's wares. Ildani is free now, but needs her wares back. With all the chaos on the docks, now is the best moment to strike. You will help, yes?
This Khajiit might be able to help. I love dealing with the Khajiit in this.
Ildani's wares in the customs house, on the hill overlooking the docks. If you help Ildani recover them, it will be worth your time. The Bandari take good care of their friends.
Who are the Bandari?
Bandari are very special tribe of Khajiit.
Ah.
We lost our homeland.
Oh, speaking of Khajiit.
Generations ago. So now we travel, not just in elsewhere, but all over Tamreil. We sell exotic goods you cannot find anywhere else. Ildani brings Bandari wares to Sentinel.
Forgive Khajiit for asking, but I have to do this because if you are dealing with slavery, this one will not help you. But what kind of wares are we talking about?
Laws in Alekir are so strict. So many things are banned, but should not be. The Bandari specialize in wares like this. No cause to complain, though. Can be very profitable for us if you help.
And if Ben is going to help, he needs to know the specifics.
No problem. You've heard of skooma, yes? Makes people
the same skooma.
as long as it's made properly. The Bandari sell only the best skooma. Probably. That's why the guards have taken it. For themselves.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. If you're selling the good stuff, then right, Khajiit must go. We must rescue the skooma. Oh gosh, I should have guessed it was going to be skooma. Oh, hang on. Where is it? Oh, I see. So I have to go that way. Okay. Look at this. This is not that murky vampire place. No, no. Now we have Ranetu, aka water zombies. This is appropriate for like a desert-like area. So up on the roof. Find confiscated goods. Oh bugger.
According to Section 16 of the Sentinel Docks Trade Regulations, this is a restricted area. If you remain here for an extended period of time, I'll be required to place you under arrest.
This is where you hold confiscated goods, yes?
It is, and we're on high alert right now. A Bandari smuggler named Ildani escaped from the guard, and we suspect she might try to reclaim her contraband. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
Right. Velen talked to Ildani. She went up on the hill. Oh no, shouldn't have said that.
You met her? She asked you to come and steal back her goods, didn't she? Perfect. This time,
oh, hello.
And her buyers. If it will help,
I know what you want. You want to sit on my lap. There you go.
I can
yes.
offer you a reward.
So you encounter one Khajiit and another one appears. Sure. What do you know? You need this one to do.
Fantastic. You will be acting as a deputized, non-uniform city guard, as permitted by Regulation 11.
Sweet.
You will take Ildani's goods and offer to deliver them to her buyers. We'll be watching, and once we have all the buyers, we'll close in.
Excellent. See, skooma, very bad for young Khajiit. We cannot let it get into the kitten's hands. But pause. You know where I'm going with this one. Sounds like a good plan. This one would do it. I'll take that, I'll take that, thank you very much, some, package of the skooma. Can I jump down there, I wonder? Hello.
Did you find Ildani's wares? This one
was that on top of it?
That the guards might lock you up also.
Don't worry. Velen retrieved the goods you wanted.
Ah, you do spotless work, Walker. Now the goods must be delivered, though. Ildani worries that the guards might be looking for her, but risks can sometimes be fun, yes?
Way to live up to the stereotype. Velen could deliver the goods for you.
Ah, you are so kind. You think Ildani is sleek, yes? Sorry, no sweet meat for you. But Ildani will reward if you deliver wares to buyers. A servant at the inn, an apprentice at the smithy, and an alchemist at the market.
That's okay, but how will Velen know he is speaking to the right person?
We use a code. Just say, Alakir is so hot. I'd rather be elsewhere. After you've delivered the goods, meet me on the bridge in the
elsewhere.
Center of the city.
That's good. That's a good one. This one will deliver the goods for meet you there. In case you're wondering why I'm groaning, elsewhere is the Khajiit homeland. So basically saying, this is nice, but I'd rather be back home. Right. Don't get the where's my hard drive space? Going up there for? In the backpack, nothing's. My hard drive's going mental. It's because I've come into. Oh, I've just spotted something on the map there. Can claim that. Wait. Oh, that's lots of balls. Let's calm down now. Yeah, probably because I just sort of gone to a new area. It's loaded up the map ready for me to. Right, is there any more around there? Yes, there is. Oops. There's a fair amount of ore from there. Any more? Nope. It's time. Oh, I mean, it's almost it's 20 past 8 already. Ah, so.
You will die, and then rise again to serve me.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. Necromancers. They have become Khajiit's new foe. Vampires will be judged on an individual basis. But necromancers so far. Ugh. Aminius?
You have a moment? You there. There's gold for you if you'll lend me your time.
Gold, you say?
I am a scholar of some import. Import. That is to say, I've traveled quite far.
There's a monkey down there.
Just to study this forgotten shore. I sorely need an assistant.
It is all about that fellow behind you, and I presume he's talking to this person who's flipping the coin and not the monkey. But
Azai at Oanak? He's my guide to Alakir.
That's a great name.
He shows me the best routes and helps me make camp. He doesn't know much about the great history of this land. I need someone to look around the ruins for an ancient sword.
Ancient sword? Please answer this one. What ancient sword?
Legend says it only appears to a chosen few. I've had to ask strangers to walk through the ruins to look for it. Untrained eyes. I'm that desperate. Azai at Oinak might tell you where to look, if you're willing.
Well, Khajiit will help you find it.
I appreciate the assistance from common folks such as yourself.
Oinak.
A significant specimen of lore. Direct evidence of a legendary event in ancient Redguard history.
Okay, now I'm intrigued. What legend?
There are books about this, but as you may be illiterate, I'll enlighten you.
Hey, cheeky sword.
I suspect this is the site where sword singer Navid slew Ilkub, his ally, over the love of the fair Saide.
I see, a tale as old as time. Right. I see.
I'm glad that the Imperial has found someone else to talk to. His haughtiness is suffocating.
What do you know about sword singer Navid's sword?
The sword in question is a wondrous object, and Herminius Sophis believes it will appear to those who have a connection with death or whatever lies beyond.
Now, curious, would that apply to me because I have had my soul removed, beaten a death god, got my soul back, and enough of that. Well, Vinay would like to know what sort of connection.
A great scholar from Cyrodiil doesn't know. Imagine that.
I'm not a scholar. I am a sorcerer, which is technically a mage, which is somebody who seeks knowledge. Let's stop about that. The sword, it is powerful, yes.
The magnificent scholar believes that the sword is too damaged to be used anymore, if it even exists at all.
Please answer. Oh, you're talking about him. Please answer, Khajiit. Why does he want the sword?
He wants to preserve it in a safe warehouse in Cyrodiil, where all the other artifacts have been taken, I imagine.
Ah, let me guess. Where it to be looked after by up men. Why do you work for him?
If not me, another would surely stand here. My advice to you is simply to look along the shore. Others searched inland and were disappointed.
Khajiit will do that. Thank you. Find ancient blade. It's like, yeah, this sword you've been looking for years? Yeah, found it. Imagine it's like literally 5 minutes after turning up, and he's been searching for it all his life, and I turn up 5 minutes later and I find it straight away. That would be hilarious. That really would. Right, let's find this. archaeological thing over here. This is a small area, so it's probably going to be.
Beware. They covet this blade, and shall come for it.
I'll talk to you in a minute, mate. I've got a dig to do. Find where is it? Oh look, it's my little Roomba type. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we've got got an orange. Another orange. Yeah, so it's probably going to be. Interesting. Right, this before. Oh, it's there. Okay. Boom. And both bonuses at the same time. Sweet. And new lead. I will do that straight away. It's safe to say that the serpent imagery throughout this piece represents the first serpent, Satakal, in Red Guard mythology, best known for devouring itself. Oh, like the Mobius loop, Ouroboros type thing. Modern devotees are said to shed their skin in gruesome rituals with winding daggers. That's not something I needed to know. Thank you. Nice. That one there, that one there. There we go. Oh, somebody else is digging as well. Now, where is it? It is going to be. Where is it? Oh, it's right over there, blimey. Literally the other side of the map. Let's go talk to this ghosty. So, yeah, sorry about that. There's some pressing business, a bit of archaeology going on. Oh, and it is the ghost of the sword singer himself. Interesting.
You must leave this place. The sword is cursed.
What do you mean?
You seek the sword, is it not so?
Yes.
I must tell you, you are not the first to discover it. Others tried to take it, and paid a heavy toll.
What happened to them?
Take up the blade, and you will see. The sword cursed are here among us already, circling like half-starved jackals.
There's a fight going on in the background.
Their spite. The air is thick with it.
Jealousy?
The curse was forged in blood and envy.
Let's skip through this because there's the fight. Oh great, it's a Lamia. Oh, I didn't realise there was somebody there. Thank you for defending me. I was... Seagulls. So this ancient blade that he's been spending ages looking for is right there, aka like Excalibur, sword in the stone. Great, now I'm cursed. Marvellous. Oh dear. Okay, I'll deal with the more ghosties. I'll deal with those ones as well. Oh, lots of ectoplasm. How jolly. Nope. Same for you. Get rid of you. Take those and get some more ectoplasm. Incoming. There we go. Ah, yes, so they were just... Right. Oh, pewter. Yes, I'll have that. Marvellous. Oh, by the way, yeah, I found that sword. The one that you've been spending ages looking for that you weren't too sure exists. And excuse me, I've just spotted the portal. I'll be right back. Breaches of the what? Breaches of the withered hand. Oh, that's an interesting one. When you are within 28 meters of an enemy you are in combat with, and the enemy dies, you heal for health and gain magicka. This can occur once every 3 seconds. Oh, that's a nice set. But you know what? I am going to lock that, so I don't accidentally sell it.
Did you recover the sword? We must speak before you go further with it.
What do you mean?
I did not expect you would find it. Only those who are different are capable of such a feat. What do you intend to do with it?
So what do you mean, different? It's because I'm a vestige, you know, soul and everything.
Only those with the keenest senses can even see it.
And because you'd?
And only one without a soul should be able to take it from its resting place.
Ah, there we go.
I do not know how you lifted it unless your soul... No matter. What is your intention?
Well, this one will put the sword back.
That is wise. Sword singer Navid was buried at the lion's tomb, though he did not deserve such an honor. It was hoped the curse would fade in time, but instead the sword claims more victims. The curse is his to bear. He must take back the blade.
Well, this one will return to sword singer Navid then.
That is for the best. Leave it at the lion's tomb on the shore. Then talk to Herminius Sophus before you leave. Perhaps he will abandon his foolish search.
We can but hope. Gonna speak to this soul singer. After I dealt with his lamias. They are quite big. In fact, they're very big. This is a cool environment though, I can't fault it. Oh, shit, we're going to speak to him in a second. I'm just going to check to see if there's a... There is. Oh, I'll take all of that, thank you. That's gone very well. I assume there's a Thieves Guild somewhere. I think that's his body. Sword singer.
I warned you, but still you took the sword. And now you bring it to my tomb? Are you deranged? The sword curse will return soon. Take the sword away, quickly.
You must take it back.
I cannot. Do I not suffer enough? It has been centuries since I committed that heinous crime, and the shame is no less potent. That sword is a reminder I cannot bear. Take it away. I may still find some small measure of peace.
This curse is your responsibility. It cannot place the burden on others.
No, I cannot. I will not. This is all Ilku's fault. His and Sahida's. I will... No. Your words are true. Leave the sword with me.
This one... There we go. There's his sword. I know this is it. You can't quite see it, but it's like faint, wispy stuff coming off of his remains. I think after this one's where I'm going to end it for tonight because my guts are playing up again. I think I'm now paying the price for the spicy tacos. Just put it in mildly.
Any luck finding the sword yet? So few people will work as hard as I do at these things.
Yes, about that sort.
I'm not surprised that you didn't find anything. It takes keen eyes and an educated mind to fully identify significant artifacts. I may just abandon this site and go deeper in the desert anyway. I heard there were burial sites.
Right, actually, let's go and hand this one in at the town. And then that's when I'll call it a night. So like I say, from this point on, don't be at all surprised if when I look into episodes, I seem to have jumped forward and things. Not guarantee it will happen, but just it might happen because, like, yeah, like I've said before, I've got a long way to go in this game, and with Oblivion announced for next year, well, this year now, I've got a lot to do, so I need to catch up with things.
The Ranetu have returned to the sea.
Huzzah.
The docks will soon smell of dead fish again instead of dead people.
Ah.
And you, right off the boat, and you slay the necromancer? Surely Tuwaka sent you to deliver us from this difficult situation.
Well, maybe he did, or maybe he just knows that this one does not like necromancers, but either way, glad to be able to help.
I am too. It has been many years since the plague of necromancy visited our shores. Though I am relieved the docks are clear, the events of this day are extremely disturbing. Thank you, Seafarer. It is better if I remain here to
Talk to suspicious monkey.
But I know the king would want to be informed of what has befallen us as soon as possible.
That is a great, and the quest is called Monkey Magic. That is a great NPC and an amazing name for a quest. Like I say, it's my guides are telling me I need to end things now before it goes too bad. So tomorrow we're going to be back with some more of the Farscape Watch Party. Season 3 is now properly starting. I mean, oh boy, did season 2 and season 3. Season 2 ended there, and then season 3 was just like, yeah. I was like, I think out of all of the seasons, from what I remember, I think season 3 is my favourite. Season 4, I feel, is the weakest of the 4. Doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's just I just prefer season 3. So the rest of them, I'd say, probably on equal par. But there's reasons why this has become my favourite season, and you will see eventually. I won't say any more because I will spoil things. So in the meantime, I'm going to go to bed. Madam is going to claim my warm seat, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Yes. Bye-bye.